Welcome to the Dubai Autodrome for another UAE National Race Day. There was some great racing on offer with the NGK Racing Series, UAE Sport Bikes Championship, Formula Gulf 1000 Racing, and the Radical Middle East Cup, as the Autodrome hosted top amateur drivers from the UAE and Middle East. Race day kicked off with Formula Gulf 1000 Racing. Saeed Bintouk was again the favorite, having won both races last time.
Well, I'm starting today on second position. I think I'm sitting comfortably right now. I need to finish at least second or higher to win the championship.
Young Tom Bale had his work cut out for him, knowing he had to beat Bintouk this time.
I'm 18 points behind and there's only 19 points available, so I've got to win every single race and pole every single race. It's going to be hard.
In a tough battle, Tom Bale managed to win both races on the day with some outstanding racing, edging out Saeed Bintouk and Joel Young, who finished the day runner-up and third respectively. Bale on track for a season win, going to the final round at Yas.
Overall, that was a perfect day, 2 wins out of 2, so I'm really happy with that. It means that the championship is all up for grabs in the final round at Yas Marina, so I'm really looking forward to that. Today was brilliant. I led from start to finish every race and set the fastest lap, so I'm really happy.
The UAE Sport Bikes. Abdulaziz bin Laden is the man to beat. Never having lost a race, he's finished. His biggest rival in the 600cc is once again Mahmoud Tanir, last year's champion.
We're trying to be as competitive as possible on the new bike. Of course, it will take some time. Today we have 2 races. The other 2 rounds would include 4 other races, so it's quite tight between me and Abdulaziz so far. You know, he has some strong points, I have some strong points as well, so you know, it's about also a lot of strategies at the moment, but you know, he's quite quick and you know, we're trying to be as fast as possible. Obviously it's going to be a little bit intense, you know, on the last 2 rounds, but I'm really looking forward for a clean fight.
Bin Laden dominated from the start, with Mahmoud Tanir chasing his Saudi rival in what were tough, hot conditions. The win in both races went to Abdulaziz bin Laden.
It was definitely a good win. The temperature was a bit hot. I think the summer is coming through, so felt a bit fatigued throughout the end of the race. The last 3 laps, felt a bit tired. But special thanks to everyone. The bike is working fine and we're doing good.
Next up was the NGK Racing Series, featuring the usual favorites Alex Anibas, Rupesh Chanaki, and Jonathan Mullen in Class 2.
We have 3 race weekends left to go, 6 races in total, and currently we're lying 3rd in the championship. We are becoming progressively faster every round, and we're hopeful by the end we'll be there or thereabouts.
As Costas Papantonis closed out the Class 1 category, Mullen had to fend off a spirited challenge from Rupesh Chanaki and Alex Anibas to win race 1. In race 2, Rupesh Chanaki got the better of Mullen, taking the race, with Anibas unable to finish either race. Papantonis is the Class 1 winner.
First and second, we can't complain. It was a really tough race. Rupesh drove really well. I tried my best to pass him on so many occasions and possibly put too much heat into my own tyres, and then in the end slowed myself down a little bit, but we did our best and we'll be back next time. The season's not over yet. We're still there and we're still going to be there.
It was an easy race for me, not much competition, everything went fine for me, not all of my team actually, and it was brilliant, yeah.
The NGK Racing Series was followed by the Radical Middle East Cup. The winners in the Clubman class, Fawaz Al-Shati and Mohammed Al-Hissawi.
First of all, it's only our second race weekend, and the races were highly competitive. We had a couple of nice battles with a couple of other cars, including the Super Sports, although we were in the Clubman division. It was great, and it was great to have a teammate like Mohammed Al-Hissawi. He was fantastic, on pace, even with the other Super Sport class, and he was a great asset to the team this weekend. It was fantastic.
The double race winners in the Super Sports are the Kuwaiti brothers Mohammed and Salim Al-Nusif, who take both wins ahead of Scott Balsden and Oliver Smith.
It's our third win ever, and because of these two wins we had this weekend, we're leading the championship. We have been against very strong rivals, Ed Jones and Amro Al-Hamed, and Oliver and Scott. It's just we're out of words to say. We don't know what to say.
Great weekend.
I just hope the last weekend in Yas goes the same way.
Another exciting UAE National Race Day comes to a conclusion. See you next time.